All right. I figured it out this time. See if how this works out here. It took me a few minutes to figure out what I was doing here, but okay, we're good. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what I was how I got it to work, which kind of surprised I did. Usually, Hannah usually is the one that gets everything going here. I'm just trying to log into it on my phone. Which you got to do like 9 different things to get it on here, but while I wait for them to submit that code, yeah, I was this. I'm gonna try to do one later on. I'm not for sure yet. I don't know. I already did. Well, I did the one this morning. This one now, and I did a short one on Instagram, which I don't. I don't think Instagram's going to work. They got so many damn guidelines and stuff. What you can and can't say. But yeah, I'm going to try to. Well, what I was trying to do was where I can get the comments, but I can see them in the corner over here when there's a comment. But anyways, yeah, I did one this morning. This one's going to be about the weekend. Since today starts the weekend, what everybody has, what's planned and what's not planned. Like I said, tomorrow, like I said, I'll be live in first time. I tried this last time, but it didn't get to work out because of the weather, or not the weather. Well, the virus. And, so hopefully tomorrow I get it'll work out pretty good where I can like I said, we'll be on I actually be doing it from somewhere different than here. Trying to someone's always sending me a message when I'm doing something, but yeah, I did have like a poster I could have showed everybody. But if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see it. But yes, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, and then Tuesday. I'm thinking probably about the same time as today, maybe a little bit earlier. Is that's one topic I'm going to think about, and most likely I'll do it on like what happened, how everything goes tomorrow. How the show went, the matches. If a good card, which is it's always a good show. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow it's probably between you're saying either between like 5:30 or 6:30. Tonight I got to start getting everything gathered up so I'll have everything so I don't forget anything. But yeah, with everything going on for tomorrow, and then like I said, I'll come on Tuesday and talk about what happened, how everything went tomorrow. Um, so yeah, that's basically about it. Hopefully, like I said, I can get a good reception because, like I said, this is the first time I've actually, said it doing it here. I'll be somewhere else, doing it. Um, what I'll do to the show tomorrow, I'll get on and let everybody know what's going on, and how the show's going and everything. Um, yeah, but I'll be doing this one tomorrow by myself because my middle one's decided, she basically she dipped out on me to go hang with some friends, which I told her that was fine. I didn't expect her to go sit there because she don't like wrestling. She just goes just for something to do. But my son usually goes because he likes to help out with their sound system. But like I said, he won't be there tomorrow either because he's got his last school dance of the year. Well, actually, after the 18th, he won't have to worry about that anymore. So just be me and my youngest one. She's not real into doing these. She don't like being on camera. So I told her that was fine. But I think it'll be a pretty good show tomorrow. And like I said, with the week, that's why I put the weekend edition because the weekend started. This being the weekend, I figured what's there to do on Fridays? I mean, only really nothing unless you like to drink. And I think it'd be better just to stay home and do it. At least if you you don't have to worry about getting in trouble while you're at home. But yeah, here, hold on a second. Had a wire hanging. I didn't want to get tangled, but yeah, I think it'd be better. At least if you stay home and you get in trouble, only one you got to deal with is either your girlfriend or your wife or your significant other, however that falls into place. But yeah, and then I don't think, like I said, I don't know if there's any like ball games on. Like I said, I watch baseball, but I don't watch it religiously like most people do. I don't go decorate my house or have yard decorations, or go to the games and paint your face. I just, think that's just the dumb thing to do. But like I said, the ones who like baseball, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not a big. I like baseball, but I'm not like a fanatic. Like a lot of my friends are fanatics. Those they DVD. Was it TiVo it or DVD it, record it? I just like my thing is I think the last time I watched a full baseball game was a couple years ago. But like I said, now with it being the weekend, there'd be a lot of stuff that there's like I don't know if there's any hockey games on or like baseball games. Like I said, anyway, I know things on if it come across I have the sports app on my phone. I kind of keeps me up to date on what goes on. One thing I don't watch, and I very seldom I watch it, is NASCAR. That just which is I going 200 miles an hour on a racetrack. Well, it takes some skill. Oh, but also there's another thing I want to talk about. I got a buddy of mine. He's one of the head honchos at Walmart. Is doing the demolition derby tonight, and it's over in Ohio. I forget where it's at. If you live in Ohio, if you know where it's at over there. I mean, yeah, but a real good buddy of mine, he's doing it. I didn't get a chance to go, but actually both my buddies are over there. So that if you like demolition derby, which who doesn't like ramming into someone, you can go over and watch that. he likes doing that. He really gets into doing stuff like that. Also, I got another friend. See, they think when you demolition derby, it's nothing but guys. Well, I have a friend of mine. She's a real sweetheart. She does it too. She loves. She's a guy. I always tell her she's got to be the biggest tomboy I've ever seen in my life, but she really enjoys doing it. But yeah, that's it. I think it's well. This is a good time for it, with the ground being, the mud and stuff. It'll make it more challenging. But yeah, I got both friends doing it, and then think the last time I seen one was it was like had to be years ago, and it was pretty good. A friend of mine, we used to go down to cause like I said to whoever's watching, if you live in the same area I do, we went down to Tyler County. I think it was called Town and Country Days down in Tyler County, if I can get it right. And we used to go down there and watch races and demolition derbies, and that's the last time I've been down there. I haven't been down since then. Their Town and Country Days is pretty good. They have all kind of stuff like from racing, demolition derbies. They have bands down there. I noticed a couple of times they've had wrestling down there, but yeah, like I said, I haven't been down there forever. The last time we went down, it was like a friend of mine. We used to go to stuff like that all the time. Like I said, I don't go no more. And I just found out recently he passed away. So that's what we used to do during the summertime. If we used to go down and watch them. I had just one thing that hooked onto the table, but every time you hooked it, it slid to the side. So I just got this, figured this would work out. But yeah, stuff like that's fun to do. And like during the summertime, they have the county fairs, state fairs, all kind of festivals and stuff like that. So, like I said, every this summer, there'll be a lot of stuff to do. I know a friend of mine told me that Pennsylvania gets to go back to full capacity, which that'll help them out big time because Pittsburgh's a big city. They got this Pirates, which not doing real good right now. They got the Steelers and the Penguins and stuff like that. Now at least they can start building, the stadiums up and stuff like that. But I think what they're going to do is if you go to there, I think they're going to seat the family. Like if you go as a family, they'll have a section where you can try to keep everybody together. I know there's a lot of independent wrestling up there. That'll help them out big time. I've noticed lately a lot of new ones has popped up. There's one that's popped up that he changed his name like 20 different times. So like I said, hopefully this one will work out for him. Like I said, I don't want to be negative towards someone, but a lot of people want to do. I think what it is because the whole year everybody had to stay in your house and and stuff like that. I always have trouble with my microphone. I don't know what it is. Get my kid to fix it when he comes in, but yeah, I think that's what everybody's trying to get out and do stuff, which is a good thing. A lot of the sports now, I think they got like a late start on everything. Like my daughter, she plays tennis, which I don't think she has it because it rains, and that court's like an ice rink. When it rains, it's so slippery. But it's good that kids can get out and do more things. Because this wasn't a very good school year. Which I told my son last year, I said, well, maybe everything will get better. Well, nothing got better. I mean, they didn't actually have a whole full school year. A lot of it, they had to do that remote learning and stuff like that. But I got on him. I said, if you're going to graduate, you want to graduate, with your friends. If you want to, all your friends will be graduating, and then you held back. But he buckled down, and he gets to graduate, which is a good thing. A lot of the kids that I talked to wanted, and then I talked to the parents. A lot of the kids wanted to drop out, and I'm like, well, you don't want to drop out because if you get your high school diploma, you're better chances of getting a job. I mean, I know a lot of people who's dropped out of school, and they can't get like big fancy jobs. Like I said, I wasn't book smart in school, but I was street smart, and I had someone who taught me a lot, which he was a big help through my childhood and teenage years, and I always told me this is the thing if you want to make it in life, you're gonna have to buckle down and try to find a job and everything like it. Because a lot of people, once they drop out of school, they can't get jobs, and of course, like I said, unfortunately, they didn't have the. It was my other dad, which was my stepdad. He always told me, that's who I learned from, And my first job, I worked at, it was $100 a day. Of course, that was many years. Like, you can't get that no more. I worked at a recycling business. Talk about it, stinking ass job. Come home, I go up there, clean as a whistle, come back, look like I rolled in a mud pit somewhere. But it was a good job. Like I said, my son wanted to go to Walmart because I got two buddies that work there that he went, so he wants to go work with them. Like I said, with everything and like reopening and stuff, and you get everything back to full capacity. That I seeing where they say if you go like family gatherings, you don't have to wear a mask as long as all your family members are getting a vaccination. Which my daughter, I just signed her up today because they're I think it's from 16 under, they're going to start giving shots to. And I got a lot of friends who don't believe in it, but my thing is I don't want them getting sick. So she's the last one. I got to get vaccinated so she can go out and hang out with friends. But I told him, you still want to wear a mask out there because people don't know if you got your shot or not. There's people. One guy, I was in the store, and the lady told him, she goes, "Well, you got to put a mask on." And he goes, "Well, I've been vaccinated. You got my vaccination." She goes, "It doesn't matter. You still have to wear a mask in there because no one knows." Now, the other ones who don't believe in a shot, is what's probably going to happen to them. They're going to end up getting sick and passing back and forth. And I hate to see anybody get sick, but if you're not sure about the shot, read up on it. That's what I did. I kept reading up on it. They were talking about it, what it was and stuff like that. And a lot of people, the ones who don't get it are probably not the ones that's going to suffer the most. And the ones who has got the shot are going to be all right. I know there's a lot of people. There's a long waiting list to get a shot. But like I said, today I signed up my daughter so she can get hers, and so she'll be able to go places. But the one thing I'm waiting to see, which in July is when they start the high school football practices and stuff like that. And of course, I never went to the high school up here. My older sister, my brother, buddy of mine went there. All my friends went there. A buddy that is a friend of the family went there. My son's going to graduate from there. My daughter's graduating next year. But my nephew plays football, so this ought to be. I'm hoping they oh, excuse me, that they'll be able to have a football season because last year I felt bad for them kids, So hopefully they'll have they'll be able to have a season next year. And like basketball. They're going to do basketball. Oh, speaking of basketball, so what is that DraftKings where you can gamble and stuff on there, which I don't get to do all that. I was during March Madness. They had that. I think it's called Gonzaga or whatever. They had them to win the whole thing. Well, a lot of people probably got pissed because that didn't happen. Baylor got them, which I mean, I would like to see like a different team get it, but you can't go in there thinking because you won every. I mean, because they knocked off a whole bunch of top games. Um, Usually it's like Duke, Kentucky, all them, North Carolina. At least it was someone different. I mean, West Virginia hung in there for a while, and then they just fell to pieces. So that didn't last very long. But that was a real hard time for the college kids because football. I didn't even know who won the national championship. That's how much the virus has messed up everything. But I forget who it was. I think it had to be either Alabama or Crimson or whatever. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, that won it because that's usually who's in it. Actually, I think it was a High State in Alabama. It was one of the two, but yeah, High State has a good football team. A good football team. A lot of people don't like them. I mean, there's a lot of good players that come out there during the NFL. The weather makes. I think when it rains, I get like a scratchy throat. But actually, one of the Laurinaitis' kid. I think he was Road Warrior Animals. Well, he played for Ohio State. He went to St. Louis and then played for the Saints. But and there's a lot of good football players. Like I said, when I watched the NFL draft, a lot of them from Alabama got picked. But like I said, when they get back to be able to do stuff, which I think will be a good thing to do, a lot of people have more stuff to do because I think everybody gets tired of sitting in the house and being bored. I mean, watching reruns over and over again. Like I said, I'm hoping I was crossing my fingers hoping they were able to do their show tomorrow because they were going to do it in December, but that didn't work, and I didn't think it was going to because they were kind of cracking down on people, but and there's just a couple of them I know that did it. They don't. They haven't posted anything for a while, so I wonder if they got in trouble for doing it because they were going to find people, where I live at across the road. I mean, there's people out there partying and stuff, and I kept thinking, someone's going to get sick. That's what's going to happen. Someone's going to get sick, and but they were actually pretty smart over there. They said they were everybody wore a mask over there. Stay 6 feet apart. But like I said, I think it's going to be good when people are able to get to go do stuff because like I said, tomorrow I really hope tomorrow works out for a couple of my two buddies. Maybe I'm hoping they get a good crowd. Get to see some of the wrestlers that come in, which I'm not like the rest of the fans that go chase them around. I don't get all starstruck and like they're like, oh God, they run and I'm like, geez, can't go to the pisser without. So that's what anything drives me nuts is them guys they travel all that way to come in and entertain people. But when they try to go get a breeder, you got 2 fans or 3 fans after heckling them. Which one of the guys is coming in. Hopefully his fiance comes this time because last time she didn't get to come in. That's my buddy's sister, so hopefully she'll get to come in and see everybody. So like I said, tomorrow should be pretty good. I'm like, it's unbelievable. I tell people, hey, I'm going to be doing something. So what do they do? They start texting me. No, one was a Mickey James on that. I don't have the followers like I heard on her like she does on Instagram. I have all them people, but yeah, it should be. like I said, I'm hoping tomorrow will be real good. They have a good turnout. Like I said, if you live in this area, there's nothing to do. That's something you want to do. I mean, if you don't like wrestling, at least you can get out. I know a couple people they go that don't even like wrestling. They just go because it gives them something to do. I mean, I like wrestling. I'm not a big wrestling fanatic. I don't have posters on my wall or I almost called them dolls, action figures and stuff like that. My son used to have them, but he didn't even have them no more. Yeah, so hopefully they'll have a good crowd tomorrow. What's the high school? My daughter does that. What's it called? WJMH Media. They gave them a mask and T-shirts and stuff like that. This is one of her masks that she got. Which I have to remind my buddy later on. Maybe he ought to get a couple of these made and he can sell them because where I work at, they sell them, but they're a pain in the ass because you put them on. You got to adjust it, and it takes like 10 damn minutes to get the thing to fit your freaking head. But that's what I could never figure out. With the pandemic going on, which the one girl I used to work with, that's how she made her money. She made masks, and then she made about what'd she tell me, $1,800 making masks. So they kind of helped her out. I mean, I know it's sad that there's world wants to ship in, but like I said, everybody's sitting at home. They had to figure some way to make money. They get like these ones. You get them. I get them at Kroger's. You take them out of the box, and they're like freaking cardboard, like board. You got to sit there and bend them so they fit your face because you put them on, and they're like one. Someone had to. They had to get rid of it because it was like the little wire pieces were horrible. But like I said, I got a bunch of them. What I'm going to start doing. I know a lot of people they have trouble breathing in the mask, so I'm gonna might get my kid to make. I got a couple of face shields here. Maybe I can take them and I can panhandle at the show. Now I wouldn't do that. Give them to people who don't want to wear a mask where they can wear them. Because I have one. I just couldn't wear mine because my glasses were so a train wreck. So now I can, with these new ones, I'll be able to. I'm probably going to wear one tomorrow. Actually, there's someone, another. I think they said there's a couple of new wrestlers coming in. One that's from the area, which everybody knows. He goes by Beastman. He's going to be there. So that I remember when he first started wrestling, and so yeah, he's coming in finally. And that he came into one show, and I got to talk to him. I thought we didn't because of a certain somebody we didn't get along. I had never had a problem with him, but I didn't think he liked me because of the one person or the two people that I know that I don't associate with no more. But we sat there and talked and stuff like that. He goes all over the country now. Goes to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, here, Ohio, Maryland, New Jersey. He was in Georgia. And he travels. He's been to Chicago. And so hopefully, he'll get like someone will pick him up like down the road because he's not that old. I think he's like in his 30s. I think once you get to a certain age, they're like, no, But I really hope that someone picks him up and he gets signed somewhere. But because a lot when I got into doing it, well, not like doing shows, but helping when I first started helping, it was like $20 you paid. They got paid. Now it's like $50, $60, $70. Some of them make a big group in, and it's like $700 for the group. I sound like I got my voice is all raspy, and I'm trying, I'm going to sound like I got been smoking a pack of Camels. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow should be a good one. It should be a really good show. Um, I might do a Facebook Live here in a little bit. I try to, cause I'll get my one page and my other page and do it, and probably be about 2:30. I'll do it, like between 2:30 and 3, because my kids, like I said, I try to do everything before my kids come home, because you can't do it especially when you have teenagers that they're loud. But like I said, hopefully everybody comes tomorrow. If anybody wants the tickets, just message me on if you're on my friends list, or if you're not, just send me a message. I got him here somewhere. I just got to figure out where I put him at. I lose more shit than anything. But I think I got my daughter put him up for me. But like I said, if anybody wants tickets, it's $12 now. Or you can get them 15 at the door, which I think I don't know if they're going to still do the 15 or the 12, but get them now. If you get there, you got nothing to do, you can get there, come up and get there, and you'll have some. Like I said, someone will be there. I think the doors open at 6:30. Get up or get your tickets, and like I said, but if you don't want to wait till tomorrow, like I said, I got it. I think they gave me a couple of them. Actually, I sold like 5 so far. Oh, I actually know 7. I sold 7, and plus some a couple other people told me they were going to come up. So, like I said, hopefully, like I said, if you don't have nothing to do tomorrow, just you come up and have a good time. It beats sitting in the house staring at the walls. Like I said, I usually try not to stay on very long. The other day I was on her for like an hour and a half. I lost track of time. I was just going on about everything. But like I said, tomorrow between like I said, well, whoever subscribes to the page here, it'll notify them when I'm live. I'm going to try to link up to Facebook. Like I said, all you got to do is just get on, hit subscribe, like I said it right, and hit the little bell, and it'll let you know every time I come on. But just want to come on here and talk about a little bit of everything. That's why I called it the Friday edition. Well, a lot of people just come up with like topics about stuff. Like me, I just talk about. I don't want to stay on one thing a lot because I think someone's and people end up getting bored. So I try to mix it up a little bit. But we're gonna be on here for. I'll probably be on here for another 2-3 minutes. Of course, that's basically what I was wanting to talk about. Was just about tomorrow, and I'm glad everything gets to open back up now. They're letting people do gatherings and stuff. Like I said, as long as everybody does what they're supposed to, this will go. I mean, it's not going to go away overnight. It's going to take time. But for people who don't like getting shots, you don't even know you got the shot. What it is, they of course they had to send that little alcohol pass. They wipe your arm. It don't even hurt. You didn't even tell you got it. I was sitting there talking. I watched the lady give me a shot, and I said I didn't even feel that. And I said, for someone who has to take shots, and I don't like taking shots, but that one you didn't even know you got. But like I said, as long as everybody gets, they get enough of the vaccinations for everybody can get their shots, and like I said, it'll slowly go away. But it's been around for. I've been researching it, and it's been around forever. It just got worse. Like they had the bird flu. I think it was called the Spanish flu or something like that. There's always some kind of virus out, but I guess this one was one that packed a punch to it. But it's good that they get to start up. They're starting to get to go do stuff and be able to. People can get out instead of sitting at home. So, like I said, until tomorrow, I try to space them out. I don't like to be on here too long, just rambling. I see people do like 2-3 hours. I have a friend that he does his for like 2 hours or like 4 hours. I think the longest he did one was a fundraiser when he was on there all day, but he took a break in between them. But he could get on there and talk for hours. Like I said, if anybody wants to come on and just we can talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. Just gotta let me know. I'll send you. It's StreamYard. What I do is I send you the link, and it's real easy to do. You just sign in. The little thing will pop up in the corner. It'll say, "Oh, show the person in a week about to speak," in a picture, and it'll blink to let them know. You just click on it, and they come on. But yeah, like I said, I'll be on again tomorrow. Hopefully, crossing my fingers that everything goes as to plan. And I got an app. Extra. It's like it's like a hot spot where I can do, because I knew I was going to try to do it from there. And but until tomorrow will be the first time that I've actually I'll be at a location other than at home. And so tomorrow should be a good show. So like I said, if anybody wants to get out and watch it, you'll really enjoy it. It's going to be real fun. I mean, you'll actually have a really good time. At the shows. I mean, they're not boring, So till tomorrow, hopefully I'll see everybody there. Like I said, if you want to come out and have a good time, that's the place to be. But until tomorrow, but probably between, I think I'm doing like 5 and 6, I'll be there. So until tomorrow, hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a good rest of the day. I will talk to everybody tomorrow.